Hi, I'm Jory, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am channeling spiritual messages and downloads, speaking on insight I have received and am receiving for twin flames. The messages coming up in this reading are for a rare twin flame union. This rare twin flame union is a same-sex lesbian twin flame connection and union. The two energies in this union are high-level soulmates. All of the messages in this reading are not going to resonate with twin flames and every twin flame experience. This is because the messages in this reading are specific to this twin flame union, this rare twin flame union I have mentioned. And also because every twin flame union, every twin flame connection is different. And so some of the messages in this reading are likely to resonate with twin flames. And for those who regularly practice spirituality and are light workers and are positively oriented souls here on earth, exuding a frequency of love. If you do not connect with these kinds of topics, then the messages in this video are not meant for you, as they will not resonate for you. So I encourage you to exit this video and spend your time doing things you can connect with, things you feel are important, things you love. And do this for yourself in your life. And do this for your health and well-being. Now, I don't often come across stories and twin flames describing their experience in a same-sex lesbian twin flame connection. So I am happy to be one to speak on these kinds of twin flame connections. I am going to get right into the reading. So I'm getting that one or both of the energies in this twin flame connection are experiencing the heightened ability of connecting and seeing into their past life or their past lives. So you, divine feminine and divine masculine, in this twin flame union, in this rare twin flame connection, there is a message that divine is sending you through your dreams or through your visions. And this has to do with your past life. More specifically, the relationship you had with your twin flame in your past life. I'm getting that you two were involved romantically. You were in a romantic relationship in your past life, this past life that divine is showing you and connecting you with. So, in this past life, divine feminine and divine masculine, you learned soul lessons that you are now incorporating in this life, in this relationship that you are in now with each other. I'm getting that this past life that you are sensing into, divine feminine and divine masculine, in this rare twin flame union, is a past life that is very similar to the life you are living now, in the sense that in your past life, you chose to align with your highest vibrational self on your highest vibrational timeline. And your highest vibrational timeline was this shared path with your twin flame, with your high-level soulmate. With this soul, you are fated to live and exist with in life, to share a life with. And so this past life is very valuable to you. The lessons you learned in this past life is very valuable for your relationship now that you are in. Very valuable for your shared path now, because very much like your past life where you shared a path and created your path with divine and received abundance, the fruition and manifestation of all your dreams, all your soul's desires, all your prayers and wishes that are aligned, that were aligned with your soul, with your highest vibrational self. All of that you realized in your past life, and in this life you are doing the same thing, though your human experience is different in many ways with each other. I'm getting that in this past life you may have incarnated on another planet, you may have lived in another dimension, another galaxy, a whole nother place in the multiverse you could have existed in and came into union. Now in this human experience, you are experiencing each other in your human bodies and you are experiencing divine in the human body, spirituality in the human body on earth. So one or both of the energies in this twin flame union, in this rare twin flame connection, divine feminine and divine masculine, you might have dreams where you astral travel to a different location in the multiverse where you witness your life, your past life, where divine shows you certain aspects of your past life. So that you become aware. I'm getting that this kind of coming to awareness might happen in different ways. Whatever divine insight, whatever spiritual downloads and messages you receive, divine feminine and divine masculine, they are of value to your path, to your shared path in this twin flame union, as you are in union in every possible way. And I'm getting that you two are connecting with spirit, with divine, with source more than ever before, because you are coming more and more into alignment with your highest vibrational self. You are connecting more and more with your soul, delving into the depths of your soul. And in this process of being physically around each other, of being physically in each other's presence, you are uncovering aspects of yourself with each other as you experience each other. Your human bodies are experiencing the human experience of a deeply loving relationship. And your spiritual selves, your soul, your highest vibrational self is having a divine experience and experiencing your twin flame in every life. Your soul is the embodiment of every life you've ever lived, of every soul lesson you've ever learned. And as you connect with your soul, and as you are in the presence of your twin, as you are physically together interacting, communicating, doing these things that a human couple does, you are actually delving deeper into your own soul as you two share a soul. So I'm getting that if both of you aren't receiving these spiritual downloads, messages, insight about this past life, definitely one of you are receiving these messages. I'm sensing that divine feminine is definitely receiving these messages. And divine feminine is guided to open up about what they've been feeling towards her divine masculine counterpart in a greater way. I'm sensing and feeling that you two have opened up so much to each other already. And there is so much more discovering, learning you have to do with your soul. So much more opening up. And I'm sensing that this is something that Divine Feminine became aware of, because I'm sensing that in this past life, Divine Feminine got this image where you two in this romantic relationship were really divinely guided in your love in such a way that you really went deep in your soul. Your relationship was really strong, and Divine Feminine got the message that this is what you're fated for. This is what you are creating now in this life, as you are connecting more and more with each other and in union, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. In your human experience, in your human life, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine you are meant to come together in such a beautiful way, in such a divine way. And your soul is aware of this. And this is your soul desire. And that this is what your soul is creating as you share this path. You are creating this divine love. I'm getting that Divine Feminine is being guided to open up about feelings they couldn't describe or put into words at first, but now is able to put into words, put into human words. I'm sensing that what Divine Feminine is guided to communicate to you, Divine Masculine, is something that you have already felt through your heart, as you are always in communication, always feeling each other, always feeling into each other's hearts. Divine Masculine In this rare twin flame union, in this rare twin flame connection, already feels this love that divine feminine is guided to express through words. I am receiving a message from divine that I am going to save for another video, because the message I have just received from divine, from source, from the higher dimensional realms, from my spirit guides, could be a topic of one whole video. So divine feminine and divine masculine in this rare twin flame union, you might think that you have learned all there is to learn about your twin flame. However, there is so much more. There is so much more that you are going to continue to learn. As you keep choosing each other, you are going to continue to experience these spiritual phenomena. You are delving deeper into your spiritual experience. And when I say spiritual experience and spiritual phenomena, I'm talking about things that are rare to this specific rare twin flame union. What you are experiencing is for you, is meant for only you in this twin flame connection, divine feminine and divine masculine. I'm getting that this is the person you are experiencing this divine nature with, so you could have someone to experience this with here on earth, because no one else is going to experience divine as you are experiencing divine. Divine feminine and divine masculine in this rare twin flame union. This is why divine has cleared out your life. This is why divine is sending you the message to Follow your internal validation. Follow your intuition. Follow your heart. Because no other soul, no other person is going to get this. You are seeing and perceiving and experiencing the world in an entirely different way than everyone else is. Divine feminine and divine masculine in this rare twin flame union. Everyone perceives the world differently. And since you are a shared soul, since you share a soul, since you are one soul in two bodies, you are in a sense experiencing the world together. You quite literally came on earth to experience your soul, to interact with your soul in this romantic relationship, in this twin flame union. In this high-level soulmate connection. You are here to experience your human senses, experience spiritual phenomena, the divine nature of your relationship. How it feels to have a heart and to love your soul as you do. To be in a relationship that is divine and is unconditional love. To be so loved that everything you create in your life together comes from this love, comes from your heart, and is meant for you. So this divine feminine is guided to open up about this message, this feeling they've been wanting to express to their divine masculine counterpart. Divine masculine you are this divine feminine's heart. So when this divine feminine says the words that they are guided to say, you are going to sense that you are already aware of these words because you are connected at the heart. You are communicating telepathically all the time. You are feeling what this divine feminine is feeling in this rare twin flame union. And so this is why I'm getting that one or both of you are getting these spiritual messages, downloads, insight from divine source, the higher dimensional realms, your spirit guides, about this past life. Because you both are essentially connected, so much so at this time, so aligned with each other. Everything that is happening in your lives, you are feeling together as one more than ever before. And because you are in physical union, you can pick up on the energy of your twin flame in ways that you couldn't when you weren't in the presence of your twin flame, when you weren't in physical union. And so I'm getting there's a good chance that this divine masculine has already received this message that divine feminine is guided to open up about. I'm getting that divine feminine feeling this message telepathically communicated with divine masculine. In whatever way this divine masculine in this rare twin flame union received this message. I am concluding the reading here and channel more spiritual messages and downloads for the next reading.